Okay, Brittany, will you tell us about your fibroid symptoms and what you were experiencing that prompted you to seek treatment?
Yes, I had heavy menstrual cycles. I had actually my whole life, but it's gotten increased of 8 years ago after I had my daughter. And it's gotten worse in the last couple years, especially the last year or two. And I didn't know what was wrong. I hadn't had a physical since I had my daughter 8 years ago. So I just went back in 2023 and they found fibroids. And I didn't know what to do. I hadn't figured, okay, can I go on my life with it? Or, obviously not if I was in the hospital. So went to OBGYN, Dr. Brinkman, who's also amazing. Him and his staff are absolutely amazing, sweetest people too. And he referred me to Dr. Fischer. And that was my option if I didn't want to do surgery, which is a hysterectomy, and I didn't want to do that. I just didn't want that for me. And my intuition, called woman intuition, I just wasn't ready for that yet. And so I came into Dr. Fischer, and they just immediately felt me so at ease to be there.
So what did fibroids keep you from doing in your life?
Doing just daily activities. Getting up, it really was hard to get up in the morning. It took everything out of me. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm only 37 years old. That time I was 37. And what is going on? I'm not supposed to be like this. Still young. And I have 2 small kids, some with special needs, and that in itself is just a challenge. And it just I felt like crap every single day. Lightheaded, headache, just horrible.
So you mentioned you didn't want to have the hysterectomy, but that was your main reason for choosing the UFE procedure?
There was a couple other options that the OBGYN, Dr. Brittany, could have done. I just felt like it was not really what I wanted either. I felt like it just didn't make me feel at ease, and not him at all, but just the whole procedure itself. And I didn't want to do surgery. I just didn't want that for myself. I want my body to go through its natural, what it's supposed to go through for us women. And he said the UFE is something new that's supposed to be great. It's a lot less recovery. It's less invasive. You don't have to worry about, the long recovery. And I said, okay, let's try it. And I came by and just felt immediately just at ease as soon as I came in of how wonderful everybody was.
So since you've had the UFE procedure, how have you benefited and how has your life changed?
I feel so much better. I feel like I don't feel bloated all the time. I don't feel like I'm retaining water. I have energy. I can go out to a sports activity, kick the ball with my kids. I can bounce around with them. Whereas before, if I had that time of the month, I would be even scared to get up because of what would unfold. It was so embarrassing. I had to wear dark color clothes. If I sat too long, this was before, of course, the UFE. I would be afraid that I would just have an accident everywhere. It was the most humiliating, embarrassing thing. And as us women, of course, it's embarrassing. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's just your body's, the way it's going through any kind of changes or any kind of something that's wrong.
Now, since you've had the procedure, how does your husband feel about it?
He feels that he didn't know what was going on either. He just thought, okay, she's been feeling kind of down lately and just not feeling good. And it made him feel like, what's going on? We didn't know. And now I have energy. I go out wanting to exercise with him, wanting to go to the park run with him. And I couldn't do that before. And I feel better. I mean, my stomach's gone down. I don't feel bloated anymore. When I have a normal period every month, I'm not bleeding through clothes. It's amazing. I feel so much better. Thanks to Dr. Fischer. So much better.
So would you recommend the UFE procedure to other women experiencing fibroids?
Yes, I would. Definitely 100%. In fact, I would have recommended it to my stepmom and my sister's friend if they didn't have other problems other than the fibroids. I would have definitely recommended pick up the phone and go to Dr. Fischer because you feel so much better. You don't have to worry about, I haven't worried about anything in months. I can't wait to see. I feel like I'm just a new person. And it's not, I know you're kind of worried, oh, is it going to work? But I was at my worst and I feel like a newborn person. So much better. So please don't be afraid. Try it. You'll feel so much at ease. And Dr. Fischer and his staff are so amazing. You'll feel so comfortable with them. I promise.
That's amazing. So obviously you recommend the Fibroid Institute to other people?
Yes, I do. So please don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Give it a try. You're not at your last end. Give it a shot. It's worth it. Look into it. I recommend it. Please.
Thank you, Brittany.
You're welcome.